Hi, my name is Malu, and I'm here today to share with you some information on essential oils. Our theme will be insomnia. So, if you have a hard time sleeping, if you have a hard time, um, if you don't have the quality of sleep that you would like to have, this is a class for you. So, just so you know, before we move on to the topic, I've been using oils for a couple of years now, for about 6 years. Yeah. I started when my daughter, she was a 10-year-old daughter, she had migraines every day. And every day I would give her Tylenol. And I have never had migraines in my life, so I had no idea what it was like until I noticed that she was hiding herself from the light. And I asked her, why do you do this? You don't want to talk to me?" And she's like, "No, it's just that the light hurts my eyes." So I'm like, "Oh, that's migraine." So talking to a friend, and she said, "Have you ever tried the oils?" I'm like, "Does she have to drink them?" She's like, "No, you only have to apply on the forehead and temples, and you will see the difference." So it's been 5, 6 years, right, since we started, and I can count on both of my hands how many times my daughter had some Tylenol for migraine. So it's pretty amazing. When that happened, I I thought, if it works for migraines, does it work for asthma? And then I tried the oils with my other daughter, and she uses inhalers, different kinds of inhalers, and then she goes to the hospital whenever she's having some asthma. So I associated both, just the inhalers and the oils, and then suddenly we weren't going to the hospital anymore. And then we did not have to take like heavy medication, or so it just started getting lighter and lighter every episode of asthma that she had. So then I'm like, if it works for asthma, does it work for acid reflux? And then I'm like, it worked for my husband. And when I noticed I was more and more using the oils in a preventive and also trying to calm down whatever we were going through. So I love the oils. The oils have helped me um, in every way, physical, emotional, and also financial. Financially speaking, my life changed a couple of years ago when I decided to start doing business with Doterra for one of my nephews. He got hit by a car, and he was in a coma right after the accident. And so, because of the accident, and all the family got together, and like, okay, so we need to help my sister because there's so much money involved. And but I was leaving my job, my corporate job, to teach yoga. So I was leaving my salary for almost nothing. And then a doTERRA account was donated to me for my nephew. So every commission, everyone that ordered, everyone that worked in his organization would kind of make a donation out of it without even knowing. And that's how I started with doTERRA, because then someone needed to manage his account, and that was me. So I was managing his account and getting people trained and getting people to know the oils. And when I noticed, I'm like, I want that for me too. And then that's how I started doing the business. Okay. But let's focus on the theme, on our theme. So the theme today is insomnia. So if you have problems sleeping, please write on the chat. Feel free to voice your needs so I can better serve you today. So the oils, before we move on, I'm not sure how much you know about the oils, but let's talk about the history behind aromatherapy. Aromatherapy is not a new thing, okay? It's been way long time ago. And it was such a big thing back there that people wanted to be buried with their herbs and plants and resins because it was such a big deal. Um, we also used, if we go back to Christ when Jesus was born, the the three um, wise men gave Mary gold, myrrh, and frankincense. And I wonder why gold and myrrh and frankincense, because we know gold is gold, right? And we know that frankincense is a healing, just like myrrh. They're both healing oils. So I assume that the wise men wanted Mary to have what she needed, not only money, but also healing things to take care of Jesus. And after that, if we go to the World War, Jean Bonnet, he was a doctor and he used lavender to help those soldiers that were hurt. And they, it's not that, oh, I have a headache or something. No, they were really hurt. So lavender was used because it has a property that kind of blocks the pain. So it is a big deal. And nowadays, so Doterra is an American, North American company, and it's been in the market since 2008. And the idea is to bring one drop to each family in the whole world, to help people find ways to deal with their um, any kind of problems. Okay, so let's talk about the oils. One thing that you have to know, and that's for me number one, it is safe. Okay, doTERRA oils are certified oils for its purity and therapeutical grade. So it's tested. I worked for J&J, so I can tell you that the same test that doTERRA performs are the tests that J&J performs to the raw material they bring into the plants. So more than 60 tests are performed to make sure that the material that we the growers grow and get for us have no dilution, no contamination, or no no threats to our bodies. So it's certified and it's natural, so it is safe. Number two is efficient. It works in a cellular level. So let's talk about how antibiotics work. So if I have, if we pretend my fist is a cell, bacteria are usually on the outside of the cell, and viruses, they are inside of our cells. Okay. So when we have bacteria in our bodies, what happens? We go to the doctor, and the doctor says, well, take some antibiotics. And then the antibiotic kills all the bacteria that we have in our body, the good and the bad, but it kills the bacteria that we have, right? And but if we have a virus going on, we go to the doctor, and the doctor says, I just remember, no more jumping. And the doctor says, you know what? Just go home, have some rest, water, food, relax, and your body will make it go away. Because antibiotics and the drugs we have nowadays, they can't penetrate inside the cell. Because oils are oily, because of the way the oil is, it has an easy entrance. It goes inside the cell and it works in all the levels of the cell, creating energy, creating health. So it works, I'm saying efficient because it's really efficient comparing to what we have available. And access. Well, if we consider all the expenses we have with medication, with the drugs, or our health in general, right? Even though I have My health insurance, I do copays. I have copays in drugs too that I get in the pharmacy. Or if I go to the hospital, or, I had a friend telling me, oh, I had something on my toenail and I've been treating it with drugs and medication and everything for 3 years and it never goes away. And then she used tea tree on her toenail and it went away. So if she added up all how much she paid for everything that she tried, it makes sense. Also, doTERRA has a concentration. So you don't have to use 10, 15 drops to feel the property or to have the results you need. Use 1 to 2 drops, 3, 4 in the diffuser. So that's the most. So, anyways, it becomes really easy to use because it lasts for like 3, 4, 6, almost. I have oils that I have them for like a year and a half too. Like oregano, we don't use oregano very much because oregano, it stinks like oregano, right? And also, it's an antibiotic. It's a natural antibiotic. So if I get sick, I use the oils. So it lasts forever. Okay, so let's see how we can use. We can use the oils, inhaling the oils. We can use the oils on our skin, and we can use the oils internally. Okay, so when I use the oils aromatically, it's usually because I'm focusing on emotions. Okay, when I inhale the oil, the molecules go inside my nose, and then there's all this scientific process that goes through, but anyways, it goes all the way to my brain, to a place in the brain called limbic system. And the limbic system is a place where our memories and emotions are processed. So anger, sadness, anxiety, depression, um, you name it, all the emotions that we can have, oils are there to help you deal with your emotions. Topically is because you can treat anything on your skin, on your body, hair. There's so much that we can do with the oils topically, especially like a kid. If my kid has a tummy ache, I'm not going to tell him to drink the oil. I'm going to apply the oil on his tummy and massage. So you can use it topically and internally as if you're focusing something inside. Okay, so this is just a review for you to better understand so we can go straight to insomnia. The map isn't really clear. I have to fix that. But why are we talking about doTERRA? Because doTERRA is approved, is certified to be used internally. Please don't drink your oils, the ones you buy from Whole Foods or TJ Maxx or Dollar Tree. Oils need to be certified to be taken internally. It's a big deal. Okay. And doTERRA has the quality of these oils also because it doTERRA has partnerships with growers everywhere in the globe. So they say, let's see one here, peppermint. Peppermint, the best peppermint that we can find is in the US. So they grow and they grow, no, they have partnerships with growers in the US. Or let's say copaiba. Copaiba, the best place to grow copaiba is in South America, in Brazil. So doTERRA goes to these growers in South America and they ask them if they want to be partners. So they give them fair monthly salaries. Isn't that insane to offer that? Because people don't have that. People don't have houses. doTERRA builds them houses or hospitals or basic stuff. Even in Guatemala, people didn't have water, pure water. So doTERRA created, excuse me, irrigation system for these people to have water to drink. So they worry about people, not only us using the oils, but also the people that are growing and that are taking care of, the planet itself to make the best out of it. Okay, so let's talk about insomnia. So there are different reasons why people can't sleep, and it's hard to just focus on one thing. So I'm going to give you a couple of scenarios, and I want you to see yourself in it. One is people can't stop thinking. So when you can't stop thinking, and I know because we're all going through the same things, right? So sometimes it's, I'm going to lose my job, or I had a weight reduction, or my kids are going through stuff and I don't know how to deal with that. We're going through so much. And sometimes when you lay down is when you can think. And it's not that we're going to stop thinking, but we're just going to relax our brain, our minds, right? So I would highly recommend vetiver and serenity. Vetiver is the root of a grass, and it's a very deep root. So I love to use vetiver. It has helped me to focus when I'm working and I have so much going on in my life. It has helped my husband sleep easier because then he kind of just stops all those thoughts that come in. It kind of cleans your mind and helps you just focus on what you're doing now. My daughter has been going through some anxiety, and her to go oil is vetiver. She says that vetiver stops the spiral thoughts. So vetiver, for kids studying, there's so much that you can use vetiver for, but it's amazing to help you stop thinking. And serenity is a blend of oils, including vetiver in it. And it has like lavender, chamomile, all oils that are relaxing. So, serenity, you can use one drop on your hand, inhale from your hand. You can rub it on your neck and shoulder. You can take a bath or shower, or you can use it on your pillow or in a diffuser. So, there's so many ways you can use these two oils. And serenity has the vetiver aspect of it, but also a relaxing. So, I would highly recommend these two. So anxiety. Some people are going through emotions nowadays, and Doterra has these diffusers that make our lives so much easier. And this specific kit right here that we can see very well has wild orange, and lavender. So you buy the diffuser and you get the wild orange and lavender for in a package for free. Let's put it this way. So, wild orange is an oil that helps us with the anxiety, okay, with the feeling of anxiety. It also calms our heads and our minds and our hearts down. It lights up life and opens up our hearts. So, life turns to be more um, I don't even know how to say, just more enjoyable. So, highly recommend wild orange during the day. And then you can use lavender, which is a calming oil for the night. You can mix them both at night and you can use them separate too. So, let's talk about breathing issues. Some people can't sleep because someone's snoring or because you have a hard time breathing. I can tell you, I live in Georgia and it's quite humid here. Better than Texas, right? And and I don't snore. Not that anyone has complained about. My husband has complained about it, but recently because of the allergies and the pollen and all, I just felt like I was congested during the night, and then I would wake up out of breath. So it's not a matter of snoring, right? But if you snore, perfect. So let's use breathe and on guard. So breathe on guard or peppermint and on guard, peppermint, breathe and on guard. Peppermint and breathe, they are respiratory oils. They help us with any kind of congestion, runny nose, asthma, any kind of respiratory issues that your family can go through. You can use peppermint and breathe. Okay. And On Guard is a cleansing oil. It's amazing for immune system. So if there's anything going on in your health or someone in your life, in your house is going through some respiratory issues, so we can combine On Guard and breathe and peppermint and make your life, your breathing so much better. For kids, one of my kids, my nightmares, there's two S. Anyways, a friend called me yesterday. He's like, "Can you help me? I need oils." And my kid doesn't. He wakes up every night to come to my bed. And this is what I use with my 8-year-old. What I used last year with my 8-year-old kid. So Comer is a blend that helps the kiddos calm down. So let's say Serenity is the blend for adults, and Calmer is the blend for the kids. You can use Serenity for your kid too, okay? I'm just giving you a fun option. I gave this to my little guy and I said, hey, these are yours to keep. And he felt so proud, so special, and he uses Calmer on himself. So he applies to the bottom of his feet, and he applies to his heart too. And I gave him Brave. Brave is a blend of oils that help kids with the fear. So the fear of sleeping, or the fear because of a nightmare, or the fear to play in play a game, or any kind of moment that he needs to be brave. So he used Brave on his forearms, right? And right under his nose. So he would apply the oils to himself right before he lay down his bed. And he hasn't been using them anymore, and he sleeps all night long, so I can't complain. Anyway, so these are the ways you can use the oils. You can take a bath, a shower. You can apply one drop to your pillow. You can massage the bottom of your feet, your neck, your shoulders, your heart, right? And you can inhale the oil from your hand or from a diffuser. So these are easy ways. You don't have to, go crazy. They're very easy ways, and you can add them to your night routine to get you in the mood, or you or your partner or your kids or whoever needs some help sleeping. So, what are the possibilities, Malu? Well, there are many possibilities. One is I mentioned a couple of oils, and you can buy the diffuser. Like I said, the diffuser and the two oils, lavender and wild orange, come for free. And then you can add Serenity, you can add peppermint, you can add other oils. So, you can create your own kit. Doterra in the US has a kit, a sleep kit, and you can order that, and it comes with the cedar wood that is very grounding, comes with Serenity, Calmer that I mentioned. It comes with a treat, the Epsom salt, and capsules to help you relax too. You can take them internally too, okay? Or you can buy a kit that doTERRA has already prepared. So the one at the bottom with 10 oils is an example for you of a kit that comes with a diffuser and 10 oils. These 10 oils are very, very relaxing, calming, grounding. It cheers you up. It helps your just life gets lighter. It's a very emotional, let's put it this way, kids. So, and you can use them anytime. And if you order something like this that I just showed you, you can get a gift. So in Canada and in the US, you get you'll get the citrus bliss. Citrus bliss, it is a blend of citric oils that help you, like I said, citric oils help you just live a happier life. Let's put it this way. Life doesn't seem as heavy, as sometimes we feel when you inhale a citric oil. So it's amazing for exhaustion, depression, anxiety. So this is a gift from me to you. And so what are the alternatives, Maria? Malu, you have different alternatives. One is you enroll today. And if you enroll today and join our community, you get 25% off for one whole year in every product that doTERRA offers. You have no obligations. You don't have to buy anymore. You don't have to buy monthly. You don't have a minimum purchase to place. Nothing like that. You just have the benefit, and you can buy whenever you want. Okay. You get 3 free appointments to create protocols for you and your family. You get a 8-module workshop for free to learn how to use your oils. You get access to trainings and a website, a WhatsApp group, or different kinds of platforms. And you get the free oil. So this is one thing that you can do as soon as we hang up. The person that invited you will get in contact with you to help you see which one you liked more and how we can help you with what you need and can do. The second choice, and I want to invite you guys, if you think that this is applicable for someone in your life, why not? Let's host a class together. I want to invite you to host a class with me. If you're watching this recording, send me a text, get to me or your consultant somehow. And if we get together with friends online, let's say we have a Zoom call with 3 friends, 4 or 5 friends, and we share about the oils with them, I'll give you a little gift, lemongrass oil. I love lemongrass. I think it's amazing oil to relax, and there's so many other properties too. And the third, if you think that oils is something that touched your heart, and if you want to learn a little bit more about how to make some money and build your business from home, give us a call to let us know and we can help you. But for now, thank you so much. I hope I have helped you understand a little bit more about the oils and understand what the properties and what oils you could use to help you to sleep better. So for now, this is it. Thank you for joining me.